Businesses also need to be prepared for overtime. They need to make sure that they're paying employees correctly. So time and a half is federally required by the Fair Labor Standards Act, or FLSA. If a person works above and beyond 40 hours in a week, you're required to pay them time and a half. So if they work 60 hours in 1 week, you're basically paying them for 70 because you have to pay time and a half for the additional 20 hours that an individual is working. On top of that, businesses have to budget accordingly. Make sure that you budget for overtime if you are in a business that uses a lot of overtime for those non-exempt employees. There are some exceptions to the overtime laws, like agriculture. Agriculture works a little different. You do have to pay overtime, but the time frame of the overtime is a little different. So make sure you look at federal and state laws in the area that you're in to make sure you're properly paying overtime. Most employees that are non-exempt or hourly employees live their life on overtime. What I mean by that is they pay their bills based on a traditional 40-hour work week. Their quality of life is based on the amount of overtime they get. So if they're going to take a vacation, if they're going to have something new, if they're going to want a new car, that's all paid for in the overtime that a person works. So it's extremely important that employees get the overtime that they need, or you're clear with them that you can't afford overtime. So make sure every employee understands that that is the case. Now, a lot of businesses try to avoid overtime for obvious reasons. You're paying an employee time and a half for their time worked above and beyond 40 hours per week. So I understand businesses a lot of times don't like to do overtime, but also understand from an employee perspective that overtime is extremely important to their day in, day out life. If you like this information and the content that we are providing, please like and subscribe to this channel. If you would like more information about us, please find us online at www.odshr.com.